Hello YouTube, welcome back to another episode of the Four Seasons Wanderer. This is our episode of On the Allotment. So this is the first time I've been up since we were hit by Storm Christopher. We got a load of snow up here as well, and bits and pieces like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look. I'm going to turn you around, see what damage has been caused. I know this is the first episode, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a lot out. I'm going to do a photo montage with a bit of music, just going through how the allotment started off, because we're on my year into it now, and I'm just going to take you through basically what it was like when I got it, what it's like now, and then that'll be the first episode, and then obviously I'll do a little to-do list. So, looking at what's gone on, I've got away pretty lightly here, to be honest. I've got a bit of damage to the back, these struts up here, you know, closer, see if I can show you. These struts have came away, so I'm going to have to tie them back in. Got to come out, so that's what I'll do, clear all this out. Kairobi, but the frost got it really bad by the looks of things, you know, didn't really come to much. Apple tree is fine, looks good. Raspberry, I need to clip that right back down and that can get replanted. Same with that, clip it right back down, get it replanted. That tree I should have maybe put a bit warm netting around it, and there's my blackcurrant bush that needs to be replanted. But all being said, it's taken on a little bit of water. Future project as well, I've got a shed to go up in that bottom corner there, and polytunnel going along there as well. And there's my hen house, but there's bird flu scares on here, so I haven't got any chickens at the moment. I'm going to wait, and my coop's going to go here. I'm going to do that and all. As you can see, I've put in a bed here. This is going to be one of our fruit beds, one of two. There's going to be another one over here. As you can see, I've got it kind of laid out the same. That's going to be exactly the same way as that there. And along this big one here, we're going to have hydrangeas put in. Just for a bit of colour, plus they keep green a lot of the year as well. I mean, I know the heads die off, but when you're deadhead, it's still got a bit of foliage on, so that's fine. That there is an elderberry, so we get fruit off that. We got a good crop off that last year. This is all prepped, ready. I'm going to use this in my pumpkin bed. I'm going to put in the end here. This is where we're going to have some onion sets, and I'm going to put a bit of red onion in and a bit of normal onion in there as well. Put some sets in there. That long bed there is going to be for potatoes. I'm going to have a few furrows of potatoes in there, which is going to be good. And then this one here, I'm going to go, in fact, I tell a lie. This one here, we're going to go for pumpkins. Sorry. And then in this end one here, I'm going to put cabbages, some broccoli, some Brussels sprouts, bits and pieces like that. And then in that end one over there, that's where we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna have our onions and things like that. And then along these beds here, I was gonna put another couple of fruit trees in there, but I'm not gonna bother. I'm gonna use that bed just for something small. So I might even put turnips in there, turnips all in that bed there. And we're gonna keep that the same there. We're gonna keep with the, obviously, apple trees, and I'll just continue on. And where the blackcurrant bush is, I'll take, once that gets put into the fruit bed, then I'll put another apple tree in there. But to be fair, I'm quite happy. A bit gutted with the level of water that we've taken on in the greenhouse, but once we get that sorted out, I'll dig that out. To be fair, I want this just to be a germination place. So what I want to actually achieve from having my greenhouse is I want to put rackings at both sides of the greenhouse, ready to start my seedlings off with, ready to be planted out into the garden. And when I do my polytunnel, that's where I want to put my green beans, my tomatoes, my cucumbers, and even some corn, because corn grows very good inside here. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because it's shelter from the wind or whatnot, but it actually works out pretty good for us up here. In this little bit here at the minute, as you can see, I've got the collars in and things like that, but this is all going to be cleared out, and we're hoping to have this as a bit of a herb garden. I've got loads of herbs that I bought at the end of the season. There's a sale, and I think it was Wilco's or something like that. So we're going to use our buckets that we kindly got given off me. It's my mum that actually gave us these. Loads of buckets. These buckets, I'm going to use some of them for the tomatoes, because tomatoes grow better in them, I believe. Where I had them in the ground last time, and it was this, I still got a really good crop off them. They yield pretty well, but it was the fact being is that I was having problems with a lot of slugs and things like that getting onto the tomatoes. And not only that, once they actually got established, the tomato plants, when I had them in here, they were too close together. Because this is the first, last season was the first season I've done this. I've only had the allotment since March, so it was trial and error for us. And I found that a lot of the tomato plants got a bit damaged because they were too close. So with the buckets, we can move them when they get a bit bigger and whatnot, but they'll be in the polytunnel if I get it done in time for the season. So, and as I said, we're going to use some of them for the herb buckets as well, that we'll put there and all. But apart from that, it's not too bad. Right. So I've cleared the bed at the top there along the fence line of the Kairobi. I'm going to tidy up this little spot here where the herb garden's going to be, put all the collars in one place. Then I'm going to show you a little crop of carrots that I've just got there. They're only small, but they're good. But be like Chardonnay carrots in the pot, just small ones, something to have on the side of the plate. I'll tell you one thing that we have got, and I'll give you a little tip here as well. Is on this allotment plot we have loads of moles. We have a problem with moles, and now there's a few plot holders have had moles come up through their beds and destroy full crops. Like one had parsnips destroyed, another one had potatoes, so forth. Just push them out, you know. So what I've done is I've dug down in my beds from ground level around about 2 foot, and I've put a very close chip wire in, so that the moles can't get through. So the minute they come to it, they can't get up any further. Now 2 foot deep from ground level is a good distance down, you know. Not only that, I've put it up the side of my bed so that they can't get in at all. So what I'll do is I'll show you as well, I'll go around, I'll show you where actually you can see where the moles have came up, but none of them came up in the beds. So that's a good tip, and I think another couple of allotment holders said that they're going to do the same. It is a lot of work, but it pays off in the end because you get untouched yields from the veg that you've put in. So we're just going to start at the top. So there's a mole mound, there's one there, one there, one there, one there. And look, these are all around the outside, around all the outside of the beds. Look, one there, one there, here, looking up there, one at the side there, one at the side in the corner there as well. Going down here, another bed, done the same technique, mole, 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 all around the outside. You get the gist of it. But that's how I combat moles, and that's how I stop them from wrecking my veg and whatnot, and it's harmless to the mole and all. Another tip as well, what I've been doing, so I've dug down 2 foot. It gives us a chance to search, because I emptied everything out of the beds. Pull a photo up so you can see. I've taken everything out of the bed. I sift through it all, got rid of all the weeds, got rid of all the stones, all the bits and pieces. Basically filtered it to put back in so it was good stuff. And then I built it up from ground level, back up again, and put in the raised beds. So really, you're talking about a 3 foot deep bed. It's chip wire at the bottom. And if Mr. Moore can get through that, then Mr. Moore can have whatever's in that bed. Somebody on the allotments has donated some, I believe these are blackberry bushes or raspberry bushes. So that would be a nice addition to the fruit beds that we're going to do. So guys, here's the carrots. I like to plant my carrot seeds in a box or in a large tub or bucket or whatever you've got. The reason for this is you can really sift. I mean, obviously I've just had carrots in here, so there's a bit of roots, but I will sort this out. You can really sift through and get all them lumps and bumps that stops the carrots from forking. Now these aren't the best carrots because they haven't really been in that long, and obviously we've been hit with pretty cold weather and whatnot. But I've taken these out because these are just going to be something that I would cut the tops off, cut the bottoms off and boil them the way they are, just to have on the side of the plate. I've brought these in from outside because obviously we're getting hit by really bad frost here. We've had snow. Should have brought them in by now, but obviously this is the first opportunity I've had to get up, obviously due to commitments and things like that. But they're in now, and what I'll do is I'll clip them back, ready for them to start away in the season again. Just in here, I'll give them a little bit of shelter. We've just done a tidy up. The coyote collars I've put there at the moment underneath my wheelbarrow. Until I get my shed, this is what it's going to be like. I might even build like a little tiny frame sort shed for them to go in, but we'll see how it goes. So that's the garden. Everything's looking alright at the moment. The way it is at this time of year, there's not a lot I can do. The ground's solid due to the frost. So guys, that was the first episode of On the Allotment. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you follow us along to see exactly what's going to happen here, because we've got a lot of good plans. And as you can see from the first montage at the start of the video, we've actually put in a lot of work over the last season. So like I say on every video, keep on wandering, like, subscribe, put the notification on so obviously you can see the recent uploads that we do from obviously the allotment and the other various content that I'll be doing. If you check on my channel at the end, I've put a little bit about what it is that I'm going to set out on my channel. So there's going to be a couple of series doing different things, like metal detecting, the allotment, historical places, going and having a look to see what it's all about. I've done some videos like that before. But I enjoy my allotment, I love it, and I hope that you can come along and enjoy it just as much as me. So keep on wandering. Till next time, bye.